Hey everyone, this is your captain speaking. I know this isn't a typical video, obviously, because I'm outside and the wind is making my hair all nasty and whatnot. And not only that, I'm recording on my phone. But I wanted to share with you guys a story about my day yesterday. And I want to do vlogs, video blogs, however you want to say it. Every once in a while like this. But not just about stories from myself, but just things to encourage you guys and lift you guys up too. But I thought this was something important, and something that you guys would not only enjoy, but a story that might bless you. So I'm an Adventist, which is a denomination of Christian. So just to answer you guys' questions real quick, because I already know they're going to come. Yes, we believe in Jesus. We believe he died for our sins, that sort of thing. And so I pray. And yesterday was really awesome prayer-wise, because yesterday, I guess I'll start off. I woke up that morning, like, super late to class. And I just prayed. I was like, look, I need help, God, I need to get there on time. And I made it somehow. I don't know how I did, but I made it on time. I was able to get in there, and not only get in there, but take the quiz I was supposed to take that day, which was amazing and awesome. But there was another quiz I had to take that day too, and I didn't feel prepared for that yet. And earlier I had prayed for time as well, like more time, because I have very little free time to get things done I need to, like even homework sometimes, which is why I don't always get to post, because I'm busy a lot. And the quiz, somehow, I don't know how, but it got postponed until, well, next weekend or next Tuesday. And I was just like, wow, okay, thanks God, that's awesome. And so everything was looking up that day until later that night, because as a music major I have to go to performances, and so I had to rush to this concert, and I accidentally left my keys in my car and locked myself out, which when you look at it is really funny, but at the time I was like, I gotta get back. I'm taking care of somebody's house, and there's chickens and stuff I gotta go make sure are okay and whatnot, and dogs. And so I was freaking out a little, because I didn't want to have to call insurance to come unlock my car. So I was just like, look, God, I need, if at all possible, someone to come and help me. And sure enough, someone showed up and was able to help unlock my car. I was able to get in way before, because if I had called insurance, I wouldn't have gotten in until a lot later. But I made it, and I got in the car, and I got to go home. And this is where the real story kicks in. All those are like awesome and they're encouraging, but like so I got home, I got to the house I'm watching, and I made sure the chickens were okay, and everything was fine. All the dogs were okay, but I went to go feed the dogs, and I guess in my tired state, because it was kind of late by that point, I accidentally left the gate open. And the dogs bolted, like they ran, they were gone, and I was just freaking out, because the person's house I'm watching is one of my good friends, and professors as well, and so I was thinking, he's never gonna look at me the same way. He's going to be mad at me, because I lost his dogs. Like, I had no hope really, and so I just prayed. I contacted some friends of mine to pray to. Just that the dogs would be safe and I could get them back somehow. And so I slept. I finally went to sleep after a while, like, of staying up hoping the dogs would come back, because I was running around for about an hour and a half. Oh, shh, hey, I'm trying to talk. Sorry, big truck. But I stayed up for quite a while, just looking for the dogs, and I ran into them once or twice, but they're very skittish, so they just ran away from me. And so eventually I was just like, I was texting my mom, and she's like, you just need to go to, hey, man, these cars. I'm right next to like a big highway thing. So eventually I just said, like, my mom texted me, she's like, look, just lock up the food so they don't eat and like they don't come back and eat and then leave, and then go to bed. And I was like, okay, this doesn't seem like a good idea, but okay. So I prayed a little more before I went to sleep, and I had a restless night of sleep of just worrying about these dogs. And it was crazy. Sorry, I'm cold, so my hands are shaking. And now there's trucks driving past me because I'm standing in the middle of the road. There's a little driveway, and I'm standing in it. I wasn't expecting anyone to have to come through here. Anyways, back to the story. Sorry, I haven't done one of these before, so it's all new. But basically, I woke up at 4 in the morning, which I had been waking up off and on throughout the night, but not enough to actually be awake. And I woke up at 4, and I was just like, maybe I should go check and see if the dogs are there. And I went outside, and no dogs. I checked inside their house. I checked all around. There's just no dogs. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just pray again, and I'll go back to sleep. So I did. I prayed. I went back to sleep. And it was weird because I woke up at 7 with my alarm, and I don't know. I was like, I guess I'll go check again, because there was nothing else I could do. It was either go check and hope for the best, or go check and then be there, or go check and hope for the best and I have to go search. So eventually I went, I got up, I got changed, I got mostly changed. I was too busy worrying about the dogs to really think about that. I went outside, and before I could even open the door completely, I started opening it. I hear bark, 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 and I was like, what? Wait, that can't be. So I opened the door, and sure enough, the 2 dogs are there. And I was just like, whoa, okay, now I've got to get them inside somehow, because again, they're skittish. They don't like, I mean, they let me pet, one of them lets me pet them, but nobody else, like, they won't really let me pet them that much, and they run away from me whenever I stand up. So I was like, okay, I got to figure out a way to get them in. And so I tried to get them in just by, shaking the food bowl, and they kind of, were like, oh, well, maybe we'll go in. Man, my hair is horrible today. The wind really messed it up. Anyways, they're like, maybe I'll come in, I'll just kind of sneak in, and then they would run back out. So eventually I thought, okay, well, I know that his dogs like to eat bread. I'll go and get bread. And I just was like, God, don't let them run away. Don't let them run away again while I go inside. Like, I don't want them to run off and then me not be able to get them back. Because I would feel like, me personally, I don't like letting people down. I like being there for people, and I like being able to, bring happiness to people. And when I let people down, I don't do that. When you let somebody down, you make them sad and disappointed. And I didn't want to do that to my friend. So eventually, I went back inside, I got the bread, I came back out, they're still there, everything was fine, and I was able to lure them in with my God's help into the cage, and it was just amazing. Like, I mean, I've seen answers to prayer before, I have. My life, me being alive is honestly an answer to prayer, and that's another story I'll tell, some other day. But like, it just, I don't know. It was awesome. It was amazing, and it was something I felt like I needed to share with you guys. I don't know why I felt like I needed to share it, but there's my story, I guess. But yeah. So I hope this encourages you guys. If not, hopefully at least it was a funny little story. Maybe I could at least make you smile a little bit. But yeah, prayer is amazing. And I know not all you guys believe in the same thing I believe, and that's fine, Everybody has their own beliefs and their own system and stuff. And I mean, to each whatever they believe, right? But it really was amazing, and I hope this encourages you guys. But yeah, have an awesome day, you guys. I'll see you everyone on Monday. I'm gonna be posting again. But yeah, this is your captain, signing out.